Classroom Must-Haves. This is topic 2 of the 4-part series, Successful Classroom Strategies for Students with Low Incidence Disabilities. This module is developed by Linda Drum, former assistive technology consultant with Mesquite Independent School District, and the Low Incidence Disabilities consultant at Region 10 Education Service Center. There are several resources to examine that relate to each topic. Each topic will have a simple assignment that must be completed for credit in the course. This lesson will explain the must-haves that are essential elements in a low-incidence disabilities classroom. An effective low-incidence disabilities classroom should have specific components designed to increase the academic rigor in the classroom. The presence of these elements will improve the flow of activities, keep behavior in check, and meet the needs of the various students in the classroom. These elements are group and individual teaching, an individualized communication system, behavior incentives, and a reading literacy program. Documentation data gathering. The first element is group and individual instruction. There are many advantages of a student having opportunities to be an active group participant. The student learns social interaction. There is an element of competition in a group. Conversely, involvement in group instruction can also take the pressure off of a student. Group instruction offers the chance for students to learn away from their peers who may have very powerful influence. Large group instruction examples include circle time, snack and cooking activities, and art, science, or social studies activities. Be sure to have age-appropriate content in the group instruction. The benefits of being involved in individual instruction include the chance to specifically work on the goals in the individualized education plan. During individual instruction, modifications can be made at the appropriate prerequisite level. Teachers will have first-hand knowledge of how well the student is grasping the material and achieving the objectives. Individual instruction offers the teacher the chance to take data consistently. Both group and individual instruction times should be seen in the student's individual daily schedule. This is a must-have. The second essential element is an individualized communication system. Communication is the most critical component of a low-incidence disabilities classroom. At the very least, students must be expected to communicate their wants and needs in order to move to some independence. With our students, we provide alternative augmentative communication methods. The student's individualized alternative communication system must be taught and must be available for use in all settings for progress to be seen. Students should have individual schedules which are used on a consistent basis. This is an effective means of receptive communication. Core vocabulary, a set of common words that have use over a variety of circumstances, should be encouraged. Low-tech symbols, either object-based or paper-based, should be available and utilized. Voice output devices, if available, should be used. High-tech devices, if available, should be charged and ready for the teacher to model their use. The goal is for students to be able to be actively engaged in their environment, able to make choices, make comments, and interact with adults and peers. The measure of success is seeing the student make spontaneous, novel utterances. The third essential element is behavior incentives. Many low-incidence disabilities students have challenging behaviors. All students must receive instruction in appropriate behavior. Teachers should design reinforcement checklists. A hierarchy of behavior intervention might include: number 1, redirecting the behavior; 2, simplifying the task; 3, moving to less stimulating environments; and 4, teaching a communication alternative. Often, behavior is greatly improved when a student has a communication system where they can exert some influence over their environment. Visual supports and cues can also be helpful. Consistent application of the behavior and management strategies should occur among all staff. The fourth essential element is literacy. Literacy is expected of all students regardless of their functional level. A balanced literacy approach is an effective strategy. This involves times of guided reading when the teacher is instructing, self-selected reading where the student can independently read, working with words where phonic instruction occurs, and writing where students can reflect and express themselves. Age-appropriate text is offered to the student. Within this module, there is a handout for modifying text for students. Teachers can also make books based on classroom activities or events and offer the students text that relates to a life experience. The fifth essential element is documentation and data collection. All IEP goals and objectives should be based on current data. This data will determine which objectives have been met, offer new objectives, document progress regression, and signify the need for additional support. Figure out a simple record-keeping system and make it part of your daily schedule. Come grading time, this data will come in very handy. Within this module, we have presented 5 essential elements that one large district has determined must be present in each low-incidence disabilities classroom. These 5 elements are group and individual teaching, individualized communication system, behavior incentives, a reading literacy program, and documentation data gathering. Please refer to the assignment for this topic to receive credit. Thank you for participating in this module. You may proceed to topic 3 when you have completed the assignment. Thank you for participating in this module. You may proceed to topic 3 when you have completed the assignment.